is heavily drafted.
It's conceivable that 2 or 3 people to the other side of him went into green,
the cards to
seeing
your
all the
right.
green he was passing.
There should be
also
14
but then,
cards.
if that's the case, he'll be getting the black.
Fair.
Collect the pack.
Let's see what comes to him.
Empty the Warrens. Undead War Chief.
Wow.
Wow. Firemaw Kavu. Thank you, Irvin Tormos.
Wow, what did
Irvin
take out of that
Tormos
pack?
takes... was Magus in the jar still there?
I don't think so.
I think he took Magus in the jar.
10 seconds.
Wow.
His first pick was
no,
probably...
Magus in the jar is still there.
There was a... He took Castle Raptor.
Draft.
Wow, that is...
Lay out the packs. There should be 13
that is remaining
cards.
on target.
Wow. Irvin Tormos wants the white cards and ships a Firemaw Kavu. Thank you very much. All right, now Kenji's got an Ephemeron to look at. He's looking at Slowstone Channeler. There's another Premature Burial in this pack.
In Irvin's profile, he said, draft whatever is open as long as it's not green-black. White was very overdrafted, so I tried to avoid it for the most part. But I guess he couldn't avoid it.
Kenji looking at
seconds.
Herdnar, and Herdnar is the pick.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be anything else. Wow, that's got to be a real load off of Kenji's mind after that first pack. Which was
Yeah. Now let's find out. Now we're going to find out how underdrafted green is.
Collect the
Let's
pack.
see what's still in here. Okay,
There's
Tribal
a
Flames. There's a Tysus still in that pack. All right, Tromp the Domains did not get shipped. Somebody took Tromp out of this pack before it got to Kenji. Wow, what's the pick? He goes Tribal Flames.
Tribal Flame, sure.
Passes the Tysus. I like that.
He doesn't know if he's going to be black.
No, he's out. I think he's out.
Yeah.
He's solidly green-red at this point. His last picks have gone Baloth, Kavu, Herdnar, Tribal
Lay
Flames.
out the pack. There should be 11 cards.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him splash
Collect
black for something like a Premature Burial or, depending on his Grape Shot.
There's a Grape Shot.
There's a Lens. There's a Sedge Sliver.
Wow. Huh. Now the black's flag. Yeah, that one gets set down. You can tell when he's not sure. He sets the pack down and just taps his head, stares at the back of the cards.
But he doesn't have any of the green slivers. He hasn't seen any Spinneret slivers. He hasn't...
Yeah, I think I go Grape Shot here.
I might go Lens here.
Lay out the
like
cards.
The
There
Grape Shot
should be 10 cards.
I always regret passing Lens.
I don't think he's in 3 colors.
Collect
He's
the
just
pack.
in 2.
I just want it for...
He's going to get some 2-drops, though. I mean, he's in red-green. Red-green doesn't... There's
another Tyson.
Isn't that's crazy? Basalt Gargoyle's an awesome pick for him here, though.
I really like the Gargoyle here.
Whoever cut black on Kenji's left, though, has been totally paid off with those 2 copies of Titan. Is he taking Nantuko Shaman?
Yes.
Really? Over Basalt Gargoyle?
I guess he just wants the velocity that he gets from
Lay out the pack. There should be 9 cards.
You know. I mean, he doesn't have any of the
Collect the pack.
card drawing. I mean, actually, he'll get card drawing from green in the 3rd pack. I forgot. We're in a whole new world.
10 seconds.
Not really much here. The Ether Flame Wall or Tectonic Fiend. Oh, there's a Mana Skimmer, but he's probably not black. Yep, he's going to take the Ether Flame Wall. Oh.
Draft. Lay out the pack. There should be 8 cards.
Thought about that.
You know what card that pack had it when it started?
No.
Tysus.
Collect the pack.
Tysus number 5.
Wow.
5 copies of Tysus have been opened at this table. That's just crazy randomness.
What do you like here, Cannonade or Halberdiers?
10 seconds.
I actually like Cannonade better because the Halberdier's problem is there's so much ability to deal 1 damage these days. Right, especially, there's a couple Planar Chaos cards, you got a couple of charms floating around. It's just so easy to kill a one-toughness creature that I don't think the Halberdier is as good as it used to be.
Kenji took the Halberdiers.
Yeah, I'm probably wrong.
I mean, I don't know.
Now that saw Kenji make the opposite pick, I kind of want to change my mind.
Here's a card on the top of his
10
pack.
seconds.
Bogardan Ranger?
Bogardan Ranger that has seen more play this weekend than it's seen...
The
whole previous 4 months. Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like I think the format slowed down. Like you've got so much cheat removal between Midnight Charm and Piracy Charm, and there's just so many ways to deal with the weenies that the game's going longer. Like the format is slower than it used to be. There's time to get your fatties online. There's time to get your card advantage online.
Draft.
It's not a beat down format the way Time Spiral was.
There should be 5 cards.
Right. And I also think that maybe there's
collect the pack.
Fewer. There's not the same sort of depth of creature picks in that 3rd pack. To replace the depth of picks in Time
Lay out
Spiral.
the pack. There should be
And
4
then
cards.
so you're looking to some other
the pack.
creatures to fill out to get to your the status of 23rd card has changed.
Interesting.
Draft. Lay out the pack. There should be 3
So 5
cards.
copies of Tysus is crazy.
That's absurd. We're gonna have some pretty
Collect
dramatic
the pack.
wins, I think, in this top 8.
And so 2 of them were
Draft.
opened by
Lay
Marin
out the
Lebar.
cards. There should be
I don't know
2
if Loren
cards.
took the first pick Tysus out of the first pack,
Collect
but
the
Kenji
pack.
did not see it. So it's either Marin
Draft
or
and pass the
Takuya
last
Usawa
card.
took the first Tysus. And
You now
then
have
Kenji
45
shipped
seconds
another
to
one
review
to
your
Takuya.
cards.
And Marin could have 4 of the 5 Tysuses at this point, the way the pack's laid.
Let's look at Kenji's
Yeah,
deck.
Kenji with 2 Fireball Kavus.
Yeah, that might trump 2 Tysus.
He's got decent removal. He does not really have tricks. I saw he took Thrill of the Hunt there. Trying to get, up pumps. Well, he's got to strengthen numbers in the Thrill. I guess that's reasonable.
I mean, he can
His
get brute,
curve
he can get
is-
brute forces in the
His
third
curve is pretty bad. That's his problem. He's got
Doesn't
2
really
suspend guys on 1. He doesn't have 2 drops. Luckily, there's, Myroboa sitting there in Planar Chaos.
His favorite card.
Which he's listed as the best Planar Chaos common. Yeah, Time Bug shuffled into the 2 spot just because he's got nothing. And his 3 spot just has a Sukata Lancer and I guess
He's
2
put the
Nantuko
cards
Shamans.
face
2
down
Nantuko
again?
Shamans, yeah.
You don't really want to run that guy out on turn 3 though.
No, but
I mean,
you-
he
but
really
you will.
needs.
The booster label
He's got
C
decent removal.
and
He's obviously
count
got the
it
Fire
face
Malkavus. What he needs is 2 drops. He just needs to go like Myroboa, 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 and I think his deck looks a lot better.
I mean, I think there's a number of Thallid Shell Dwellers and Search for Tomorrows that he's really regretting not taking.
The Salad Shell Dweller is not what his deck wants
Collect
to
the
do
pack.
though. He's much more aggressive. I don't think the 0-5 wall is what he wants.
Oh, he's got the Deadwood Tree Folk. Oh my gosh, that card is so good in his
Is that
deck.
Dead Gone?
Dead
Yeah,
Gone,
Dead Gone.
Pyromancer, Evolution Charm, Deadwood Tree Folk. Deadwood Tree Folk gives him a couple of reuses of the Fire Markavu, but he's got so much of the 6.
I don't think you take Deadwood Tree Folk here. He wants to. I mean, I think Deadwood Tree Folk is the best card in the pack.
Absolutely.
But his curve wants a Pyromancer or a Dead Gone. I
And
think
this
you've got to take Dead Gone.
And coming into
Pyromancer.
this event, everyone thought Sting Scourger was the best red common, but
No,
I think we're
it's Dead
seeing.
Gone.
Well,
Lay
I mean,
out
there's
the
a number
pack
of
to
people who
your
feel that
left.
Pyromancer.
There it is. Dead Gone. Changed his mind twice at the last minute. Ends up with the Dead Gone.
A lot of people feel the
Collect the
Pyromancer is the best card in red. Ooh,
Rada.
Wood Readers, Brute Force. You'll take the Rada here. 2 drop, perfect. Exactly what we
Nice.
talked about.
Yeah. Yeah, I was willing to settle for Myroboas, but Rada, that'll get the job done. It's a pretty good pack. I mean, it's almost too bad that pack also had the Giant Growth. That pack also had the... That was
10
a good pack for
seconds.
him. We should he could have taken more.
Draft. Lay out the pack. There should be
So
13
what
cards.
is he looking for now?
More
He's still
2
looking.
drops.
He hasn't seen any Myroboas.
Collect the pack.
There's a Duskwasp, sort of a 2 drop. There's a Sting Scourger. There's a Harmonize.
Wow.
That's a pretty good pack. I mean, he is getting...
Now he might wish he had